Last summer, I spent 3 months transforming my front yard into a beautiful vegetable garden. Tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, herbs, everything organized in raised beds with stone borders. It looked amazing, and my neighbors loved it. Well, almost all of them. My next-door neighbor, Linda, hated it from day one. She thought vegetables belonged in backyards, not front yards. She said it looked unprofessional and was lowering her property value. I tried explaining that it was perfectly legal and actually increased curb appeal, but she wouldn't listen. 2 weeks later, I got a certified letter from the HOA. Linda had filed a formal complaint claiming my garden violated community standards. The letter demanded I remove everything within 30 days or face a $1,000 fine. I was furious. But instead of arguing, I did something smarter. I requested a copy of the exact bylaw I was supposedly violating. Here's the thing. The HOA bylaws said front yards must be well maintained with approved landscaping. There was nothing banning vegetable gardens. Nothing. In fact, there was a clause that said homeowners could grow any plants as long as they were maintained and didn't create hazards. My garden was immaculate. Weeded daily, watered perfectly, and absolutely gorgeous. But I didn't stop there. I started walking around the neighborhood with my phone, documenting everything. And guess what I found? Linda's yard had 8 violations. Dead bushes by her mailbox, paint peeling on her fence, an old broken planter sitting on her porch for months, and her grass was half brown. She hadn't maintained anything in years. I compiled everything into a detailed report with photos, timestamps, and references to specific HOA rules she was breaking. Then I showed up to the monthly HOA meeting. I brought my report, my garden photos, and a printed copy of the bylaws with the landscaping section highlighted. The board reviewed everything right there. They admitted there was no rule against vegetable gardens. 0. My complaint was dismissed immediately. Then I submitted my report on Linda's violations. The board sent her a letter the following week requiring her to fix everything within 60 days or face fines of $200 per violation. That's $1,600. Linda sold her house 4 months later. My garden is still thriving. I harvested over 200 pounds of produce last season and donated half to the local food bank. The HOA actually featured my garden in the community newsletter as an example of exceptional landscaping. Sometimes the best revenge is just following the rules better than the people trying to enforce them.